What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I have two drivers in my hands today. So today's video, we're going to find out which driver goes further. Is it my playing driver or is it my long drive driver? So they're obviously slightly different specs. This is my long drive driver, which is 47 inches in length. It's at 3 degrees of loft and the shaft is a regular flex, which is probably the most used combo in long drive. And then my gamer on the golf course would be the Callaway Epic Max LS at 7 degrees of loft. The Hazardous Hulk, which is tipped 1.5 inches, so it's very, very stiff in comparison to that, and it's at 45.75 inches of length, so slightly shorter. So if I was to swing both as hard as I could, the long drive driver would obviously win in this case. So what we're going to try and do is, I've got my flight scope set up beneath me. We're going to try and do 2 swings with each driver and get identical numbers, i.e. ball speed and swing speed, and then we're going to hit it, find out how far they go with the flight scope, and then we're going to go and compare down the fairway. So I'm at Holyhead Golf Club, which is again my home club. I'm on the 16th tee, but I'm not hitting down the 16th. I'm hitting straight down that way, which is the 12th. So in the distance, I'll zoom in for you now. The mound you can see in the distance is 450 yards. It's slightly into the wind, so there's no chance I'm getting that far. So we're just going to try and do 2 swings exactly the same with each club, and we're going to see the difference. So basically the purpose of this video is the amount of times that I hear people say, if I had a longer driver, if I had a 3 degree driver, I'd hit it further. So we're going to see with my standard golf swing which one goes further, and let's get into it. Right, so we're going to start off with the playing driver, which again is my Callaway LS Max Hazardous Hulk, 7 degrees of loft, and I'm going to hit 5 balls with each club, and every ball I hit with my gamer is going to have this logo on. Shout out to RCG. So we're going to hit 5 balls with that, and then we'll just hit 5 other golf balls as we go with the other driver, and then we'll compare. So it's a little bit out the toe. I was 135.4 club, 195 total, 358. It was a better strike, but we leaked it right. 138.7, 199. That was hit really good. It was 137, 200. Getting a little right. So ball number 5 with a playing driver. And that was not very good. Right, so we've hit the 5 with the playing driver. The average swing speed was 137 and the average ball speed was about 199, 200. So we'll try and replicate those numbers with this driver now. Not a very good one, low spin. So obviously because I'm swinging like my golf swing, it's harder for me to get enough launch and spin, so the ball will just drop out the sky. Again, the exact same things happened. So we're not getting the right launch with this. And even though I'm trying to slow down, I'm swinging it faster than I was with my plane driver. So that's a straighter one. But again, we're too quick. We're at 142 and 205. I don't think I can get much slower than this with this driver. Left one left again. So again, that's 143 and 208, again too fast. I'm just going to try and get the same numbers as the last one, this last ball. Again, that was again too fast. So after seeing them 5 shots compared to the plane driver, it just shows a longer driver with less loft does not go further than a standard driver with the exact same golf swing. Obviously, if I was to hit properly with this driver, it'd go a lot further because I'd be hitting it a lot higher. I'd get lower spin and it'd just fly better because it'd be a lot quicker through impact. So what I'll do now is I'll hit 2 or 3 balls quickly with a long drive setup and we'll see the difference there. Right, so we're back again now. We're going to swing slightly different. So if you see any difference in these 2 swings, please comment below. Tell me what differences you can see, and I'll put the numbers up again and you'll see the difference in the speeds. Straight away with the ball flight, you can see it's a lot better, a lot faster, 146.5 and 213. We are into a wind. That ball 1. That was hit really good. Slightly slower on the club, but 213 again. And then one more. Again, it's hit pretty solid. And that was 146.28. So let's drive up and let's see which ball's gone the furthest between the 2. Alright, so we're just driving down. I'm driving across a fairway with incoming traffic. They've all hit, so I'm alright to cross over. Don't try this at home. Could be quite dangerous. So we're getting up to where the balls will be now. The 440 mound that I said at the start of the video, there's absolutely no chance into this wind. So that tree you can see there was I think it was 340. I've got a couple of balls lined up there, so let's get a bit closer and see which one's closer, furthest. Right, so we're just getting 2 balls down the fairway. Well, this would be a fairway because this would be a potential grid. Maybe a long drive competition coming up, so stay tuned. These 3 balls I'm picking up now, which are close to each other, have no markings on, and they're not the ones I hit full swings with, so they are the long drive driver. 3 of these are the long drive driver that was trying to control the swing speed as they just dropped out the sky. So we come over here, which is pretty much directly in line. This is down a fairway. RCG ball, so that's the gamer. And then we go a little bit further up, maybe 10, 12 yards. And there's another RCG ball. So the longest out of the two drivers, as you've seen, trying to swing the same, was the playing driver. So we'll go into a little in-depth review in a minute when I go and find the long drive driver that I swing a little bit harder at. So let's see the difference between them two. So as we come up to this ball, which is a Callaway with no RCG logo on it, so that is the ball I hit with the long drive driver when I was swinging it properly or when I tried to control it. So that's the longest ball in total. And if we laser back how far the distance is between the long driver, which I swing it properly, compared to my gamer, which was longer than a long drive driver when I was trying to control it, the distance difference is 46 yards. So to break down the video, is a long drive driver longer than a playing driver? When you do a golf swing, a playing driver will go further for myself. I'm not saying it's the same for everyone, but obviously due to the fact that I can't load the shaft enough because I'm not generating enough speed, I can't get enough launch because it's only 3 degrees of loft, the ball just drops out the sky and goes shorter than what my playing driver does. But when we compare the playing driver to a long drive driver, when I swing properly and I get enough launch, I optimize the spin and I generate more speed through impact, the long drive driver has just gone 46 yards further than my playing driver. So guys, if you like this video, please like, subscribe and comment down below. I've got a few things planned coming up soon. I've got a putting lesson with yours truly, Mr. Chris Dennis, coming up soon as well. Thanks to everyone for commenting on previous videos, telling me to go and see him. So we've got that coming, and that's about it. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.